Most people open Claude and use it like a fancy Google search, and 99% of entrepreneurs out there are not using the whole cycle here. And what I'm going to tell you today is, well, it will change your whole business and it will change your print-on-demand business or Shopify business in general. Hi, my name is Apo, I'm a German entrepreneur. I'm more effective with the same amount of people and Claude is doing a lot for me. So today I want to tell you about 7 points or 7 tips I'm using with my Claude AI agent to get more out of it, to be faster, better, more efficient, and make more money. In the next few minutes, I will show you 98% of Claude in several minutes. I used a lot of different tools, things, tested a lot, and now I will show you the result. So you don't have to invest a lot of money and time in it. So the first thing is pretty simple, pretty easy to be honest. A lot of people are using Claude AI in the web browser and it's just nonsense. Instead of this one, so instead of typing in here, please help me with my design, something like that, you can just install the desktop app and now you have a Claude who's connected to your computer and you can do a lot of more things. Let me give you some examples. You can create a project in here, so new project. Then you can name it like your store 1 POD. You can insert a description in here and you can create a folder. So in this folder, Claude will upload every single thing you tell him, or he can use the folder to read data, and it saves you a lot of time and money. For example, let's choose a folder, Claude. Let's create a new folder in here, store 1, open, allow. Claude is connected with a folder. Now you just create the project. You have Claude installed on your computer. He has got access to the folder, so you can upload things in here. You just open up the folder, store 1. You can upload things in here, or Claude can create a lot of things for you in there as well. For example, he's creating your designs, he's just uploading the things in there. He's creating you a description, job description, it doesn't matter what it is, you can just upload things in here. So it's like an employee you have who's working with you on your computer at the same time, and he's getting better over time. So Claude is learning from the data in there, Claude is learning from the designs he created, and I will show a lot of more things that you can train your Claude better, that you will get better over time. It's like an employee. You start from zero, but with time he knows you, he knows the business, and it's getting better. So the second thing I want to mention is, if you have like a chat and if you insert a lot of information in there, feedbacks and stuff like that, you can just write Claude, please create me a memory of the designer. And now Claude will create a memory data for you, so you can upload the memory data to another chat. It will save you a lot of money, costs and time. So it will create a memory file for me, and for me as a POD guy it's pretty simple. He knows my niche, my products, my designs, my shop, my customers, and if I just create a memory file out of it, he will not create me some general AI slop, it will create me good stuff. So you just save the memory so you can use it for other chats right now. The third point is you have to understand the different models in here. For example, there's Fable 5, Opus, Sonnet, and this one. What I'm using is, most of the time I'm going with Sonnet and Opus. Like this one you can use for pretty basic stuff. If you're talking about customer care, simple emails, and really not difficult stuff, you can use Sonnet. If you're doing stuff which is more complicated, like the right ad skill or the right marketing message or stuff like that, I recommend you using this one for more complex tasks. And if you're doing really different things, I would recommend you using Fable 5, but please watch out, this one's pretty expensive. So I'm using it for IT, I'm using it for code, I'm using it for really deep research, and for the other things I'm using that, and for the easiest things I'm using Sonnet 5. You can check your usage. If you go to settings, go to usage, then you can see how many tokens you have used and how many money you have spent in your Claude account. So I would not recommend you using Fable 5 all the time, although it's the best one. It's pretty good and pretty solid, to be honest. I would recommend you using the different models for different tasks you have. Watch out for every chat, you can just use one model. That means you have to create different chats for different tasks you have, and then you can work on these different chats at the same time. The next thing I want to mention here is You have to connect everything you have. That doesn't mean you have to upload your private photos in there, but you go to settings, then you go to connectors, and then you can connect a lot of different things in here. For example, pretty basic stuff. You can connect your Shopify account with it. You just go to add, browse connectors, just type in Shopify. Then you can click on that one, you have to log in, and then you can connect your Shopify account to Claude. If we're talking about connections like Hixfield, it's a bit of different. You just go here, Hixfield, and you just copy the MCP from the page of Hixfield. I will show it to you real quick. Hixfield.ai. By the way, Hixfield is an awesome tool for video and image creation. You just go to MCP, you just copy this one, okay? You just type it in here, add, deal done. So it's not that difficult, but you can connect a lot of things in here. You can also browse through this one. So you have a lot of different things in here. Of course, you don't need a lot of the things in here, but you can connect the tools you're using or working with. Think about it as an assistant who has access to every different tool you're using, and you can get the data from there, or he can do things in this software. For example, in Shopify, you can create product listings or stuff like that. And also you can create your Meta account in there. So you can just ask, hey, how are my Meta ads or how are my Facebook ads today? And it will just give you information about that. Another point is, and this one's pretty solid, and me as a CEO, I spent a lot of money for CEO dashboards and analytics. I paid a lot of people to create me the perfect CEO dashboard. Until to this day, my CEO dashboards were not as good as I wanted. So I just created my own artifacts and my own dashboards in here. That means Claude has access to your Shopify, to your Meta ads, and to everything you want. You can just go to artifacts. You can have, for example, a chat. You just tell him, look, and for that I love using Fable, but you can go with Opus as well. If you have something difficult, create me an artifact out of my Shopify store. And of course, all the important things you want. Of course, you can just add Meta in there, and he will create you an artifact or a live dashboard out of that. For example, this one, I just inserted one prompt in there. It's in German, so please don't mind. He just created me a live dashboard out of it. And if you want to do some changes in, you just go to chat, and then you just type in the changes you want. For example, you want the revenue here instead of sessions per day, or you don't need this information in here. You just type it in and it will change everything for you. Additional to that is, you as a CEO, you need to have daily reports. So you just go to scheduled, and you can just create a new task, and then you can create task every day when you open Claude or when you open your computer. It will send you a report about yesterday, and he will mention your ROAS, your ad spend, your revenue, what is going on with your shop, which ads are better, which ads are worse, and some AI information. That's why I mentioned please use the most advanced Claude program in there. But you can get daily reports every single day, and trust me, I spent over 50,000 euro for the perfect SEO dashboard for me. Didn't receive it yet, but with Claude I have really good dashboard, and I can change it if I want or I need any changes in my dashboard. So pretty good, pretty awesome, and you as a CEO, you have to use it. And let's talk about the next thing. It's not that good right now, but it is getting better in the last couple of weeks. It's just Google Chrome extension Claude. You can just download the Chrome extension, and what it's going to do for you is, if you have a skill, for example, to upload your products in there, you can just open up Claude. You can open your print-on-demand provider, for example, MarketPrint. And what it's going to do for you is pretty simple. I just made a test here. I told him, please upload the designs or the products, and he's going to upload all the products for you. Of course, you need a skill. I will recommend you watching my last video. I will tell you at the end of the video. You have here the MarketPrint POD product skill. It takes something like 2.5 minutes to upload one product, so it's not as fast as if you're doing it by yourself. I mean, if I upload products by myself, I just need something like 1 minute. But if I have something to do and I have 20 or 30 designs already, I will just create this, or I will just use the skill here, tell him to upload the 20 designs out of the folder we just generated, and he will do that for me. So it's not perfect yet, it's working. It could be better, but it's good enough to do like simple stuff right now, and let's talk about it again in 2 or 3 months. I'm pretty sure it will be pretty good at that time, but right now it's okay. You can work a bit with it, not that much, but it's okay. Let's talk about the next thing. Is you have to use skills. What I mean by that is pretty simple. If you create designs, for example, okay, you're working with Claude for several days, weeks, or months, and you tell him, look, watch out for that, please don't create these kind of designs, please create my designs on a background or something else, okay? So he has got a lot of memory. You mention a lot of things. Now you can just type in, hey, please create me a skill from this chat, designs, for example. And what he's going to do is he will create you a lot of different skills you can use in different chats. I will show you an example. I have a lot of different skills in here, and those skills are trained. That means I'm using them for several weeks or months, and instead of starting at 0, Claude has a lot of information about me with the memory point, about my store, and with the skill he knows what to do. So you just create a skill out of that, then you just make a click on that, you install it, and then you have a lot of skills in here, and these skills make your life easier. You just type in designer, it's a trained skill, and then you tell him, please create me 10 designs for this store. So you can create your own skills, or you can watch my video right now. I'm giving you 7 skills for print-on-demand designs, for content, for logo, for niches, for products, and of course to build up your own store. So just go into the YouTube description. I will give you the skills as a present. Thanks for watching. Please follow this channel. I will upload every single Sunday. Send me a message on Instagram, and of course see you in the next week. If you have any questions, YouTube recommendations, video recommendations, doesn't matter what, please let me know in the comments. I will answer every single comment, and see you the next week.